Okay, ready to begin then? Cool. So, hmm, okay, Dinesh is with me here. Chalo. So, quadratic equations. Anyone has other than Riza and Nishcha, of course. Anyone else has any idea what this means? Anyone remembers from last class what I think last class or previously what quadratic equations means? Heyman G, go ahead.
Sir, like splitting the middle term from three terms to four
We would do that, yeah, but it's not a we would do that, yeah, but what it means, it's an equation we're talking about. Just take it, it's okay, we'll come back to that. Now let's begin with a simple question in mind. Okay, like I'm going to write a word problem and we're going to try to make represent it algebraically. Okay, I want you to take this down. Okay, uh, we want to build a rectangular hall having an area of 300 square meters. Okay, we want its length to be 1 meter more than twice its breadth. What should be the length and the breadth of the hall? Okay, I want you to take this down. I'll give you another 30 seconds. Take this down. Give me a thumbs up if you're done taking it down. Great, Nishchay, thank you. Riza, thank you. Okay, I'll give you another 5 seconds. Dinesh, you wrote it.
Sir, I will only ask this.
I'm putting a screenshot. Okay, so now let's get started. Okay, now I would like us to think about this question and try to represent it algebraically. Okay, and it is open to anyone except Riza and Nishchay. How do we represent this uh, equation, like this word problem algebraically? You can raise your hands to answer. Take a minute to think. Just what we know. There is nothing new here. Okay, we can use the all the knowledge we have and make this happen. So I just want you to do that. Waiting for people to raise their hands. I hope you're thinking. There's nothing new here. What we have learned so far, you know linear equations already. You know how to choose variables. Same thing we're gonna do. Okay. So I'm going to. Manisha has already raised your hands. Thank you, Manisha. We'll come to you, but I want to see how many of us can attempt this. Yeah. Take a minute. Try to like just draw a diagram in your notebooks and try to figure this out. Like, how do you think we should be doing this, attacking this question? Yeah. Don't worry about what will happen in the end. Just like try to look at like what information you know and what is the equation you can form. What is the algebraic equation you can form with that information. I will wait for people other than Manisha to raise their hands. Okay, Manisha, I'll not call you. Waiting for others. Take your time to think. 1 more minute to think, okay? Dilruba, I want you to be working on this. Tulsi, I want you to be thinking about this problem.
Yes, sir. Thinking, sir.
Abhi, I want you to be thinking about this problem. It's very, very simple problem. Mansa, I want you to be thinking about this problem. Nishchay and Riza, you both also. You can actually go ahead and solve it also. Don't worry about the solution, at least till like forming the equation. Very good. MG has already sent me a response. MG, very good. The way you have chosen your variable is absolutely correct. I'm going to give you 5 for that. Think about what the next step should be, MG. G, I hope you're thinking about the problem. Shri Priya, I hope you're thinking about the problem. Bindu, Dikshit, Deepak, I hope you're thinking about the problem. Asghar, I hope you're thinking about the problem. Deepak has raised his hands. Okay. Hemant MG, is there a bracket which is missing, Hemant MG, in what you have sent? It's not. It's your thought is correct. Just a bracket is missing, and I'll if you can correct it and send, I'll give you 5 more. All right, let's go to Deepak then. Deepak, it's up to you. Come on, let us do it together on the board.
Sir, we'll choose the variable first, sir. So let L be length and B be breadth, sir.
Okay, let length be L and B breadth be B. Okay.
Sir, and we know that the area of the rectangular hall is 300 square meters, sir. And here they're saying the length will be 1 meter more than twice its breadth, sir. That means the breadth will be twice, sir, more than the length.
Breadth will be twice more than the length. What are you? Can you just change this to an equation? Length to be 1 meter more than twice its breadth. Can you change it to an equation, please? Dikshit, little mistake is there. Nishchay, you are right. Nishchay has got it. Mansa, sign is wrong. Tell me.
Sir.
Yes. Tell me, Deepak, go ahead. Change this first part you have written, having area of 300 square. We have written this. Now there is another information. We want its length to be 1 meter more than twice its breadth. This is a linear equation statement.
Sir, then the length will be 2b plus 1, sir.
Perfect. So how can I write it?
So 2b plus 1 into b
2b plus 1 को पहले लिख देते हैं ना, length is equal to 2b plus 1. ठीक है,
Okay, sir.
ये लिख
Then
देते हैं.
breadth will be P, sir.
That is already written.
So then the equation will be 2P plus 1 into P equal to 300.
Perfect. 2b plus 1, so इसको equation 1 लेते हैं, इसको 2 लेते हैं. In equation first we can write that L into B is equal to 300. Is that okay? In
Yes,
equation
yes.
1, yeah, right, and that becomes 2b plus 1 into B is equal to 300. We good? Guys, everyone following so far? Dilruba, your answer was not correct. Riza, your answer was correct. Manisha, your answer was now correct. Manisha, I'll give you 5 before we. Manisha and MG, I'm giving you 5 points. So here, yes, Deepak, fantastic. Thank you for doing this with me. I'm going to give you 10 here. Deepak, now can you tell me after this, like, what can I do? Just think like logically what you would want to do after this. If now tell me what we have to get, what finally, Deepak?
So we have to find length and breadth.
We have to find length and breadth, that's L and B, right?
Yes, sir.
One thing we should have done, like in the corner, we should have made a like just a rough thing and left it. This is B and this is L, you can write, or you can write 2B plus 1 also, whichever way you want. And this is 300 meters square. Yeah, good enough. Deepak, this diagram can be drawn, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Now we have to find L and B. You're right about that, Deepak. Can we find L and B? Can we find something? We don't know, right? Like now this particular equation, logically what your next step will be from now. Deepak, can you tell me how many variables are there in this equation?
Only one, sir. P.
Only one variable. Okay. One variable, one equation, right?
Yes, sir.
But my question is, Deepak, is this a linear equation or not? Is this a linear equation? Can you solve it? How will you find out if it's linear equation or not?
Sir, if we solve that, we'll only get breadth, sir.
But is this linear equation or not? ये बताओ मेरे को. You're right. If we solve this, we will only get breadth. Then breadth can be put in this equation. We can find length, right?
Yes, sir.
So is this linear equation or not? How can you tell me? If you're saying yes, tell me why. You're telling no, tell me why. This question is open, guys, to everyone other than Riza and Nishchay. This question is open to you guys. Is this linear equation or not? You can send it privately to me with the reason. Nishchay, I am sad that this is not clear for you. Okay. I see Manisha is saying yes. Nishchay is saying yes, it is linear equation. MG is saying yes. Yes, Dikshit, you are right. Dilruba, कहाँ से आया तुमको ये b is equal to 100? सॉल्व करना तो मेरे को नहीं पता है. ओके. Dilruba thinks it is linear equation. Riza, you're right. Mansa. Manisha, okay. Let's see. Two people are raising their hands also. Riza, is there a doubt here anywhere or?
No, sir. Answers.
Wait, Riza, okay. Now, let's hear it from Manisha. Manisha, can you unmute? Deepak, you can lower your hand.
Yes, sir.
Manisha, tell me what makes you think it is a linear equation?
Sir, the power of the variable.
Okay, the power of the variable. But when should we check the power of the variable, Manisha? Before checking the power of the variable, there is one small thing you should do. Anyone who knows that? Dilruba, you're already thinking in the right direction. क्या करना होता है before we check the power of the variable?
Sir, we should make it in standard form.
We have to make it in standard form. This is very, very important, which means we have to write something like this. We have to finally get something like ax plus b equal to 0, something like this, right? If we have something like this with so 3x plus 10 is equal to 0, that will be linear equation. Are we good, Manisha? We have to change it to something like this, okay? Or we have to change it to something like two variables are there, 10x minus 5y plus 3 is equal to 0. We need to bring it to standard form. So what do you think, Manisha, now? What should our next step be?
Sir, we'll write that equation in standard form.
And how do we do that? What should our next step be for that?
2b plus 1 into b minus 300 is equal to 0.
Okay, is that enough? 2b plus 1 into b minus 300 is equal to 0. Is that enough? I want to hear from Dilruba. What do you think, Dilruba? Do you think this would be standard form? Do you think, Manisha, that this is a coefficient?
Sir, no, sir, we have to open the brackets.
We have to open the bracket because obvious reasons, right? Like this is also a variable. This also has variable inside it, correct? We need
Yes,
some
sir.
coefficient into variable plus some constant term, okay? Now that's not our case. So we are not right now, so far we are not in standard form. So can you open the bracket for me, Manisha?
Yes, sir. Sir, 3b.
3b, yeah?
Sir, 1b, 2b, sir.
Manisha, I'll come back to you. Take a minute, think about it. You're multiplying this term with this term. What do you get?
Sir, 2b square.
2b square. Continue.
Plus 1b.
Plus 1b.
Minus 300.
Minus 300.
Is equal to 0.
Is this a linear equation, Manisha?
Sir, I think no.
Why do you think no?
Sir, there is one extra term.
What makes it not a linear equation? Why do you say it is not a linear
Sir,
equation?
exponent, sir.
What
B.
exponent? About what?
Sir, 2b square. The power has to be 1, sir.
The power of the equation, or basically the degree. What is the degree? What is the degree, you remember? Highest power. Highest power of that equation has to be 1. But here, what is it? Here the highest power is what, Manisha?
Sir, 2, sir.
Here the highest power is 2. And therefore, it is not a linear equation, which means our methods of solving linear equations will not work here. All that we know, substitution, elimination, graph, cross multiplication also, if some of you know, these methods of solving linear equation will not work here because it is no longer linear equation. You cannot it will not be a straight line only. It will be some other shape. It will be some other shape when we plot this. So, Manisha, as it is this type of equation which has power in which the degree of this particular side, okay, degree of the variable. Now this is basically, can you tell me what is this? If you leave this part, can you tell me what we'll call this? Anyone? Manisha?
Sir, expression.
Expression is the correct word. You are right. It will be called an expression. Can you be more specific? Because 2 plus 3 is also an expression. But this is something more specific about this expression. We have learned this as a separate chapter last year. Just this one, if you see. What do you think about this? Anyone else? Riza, you want to answer?
Sir, thinking.
Yes, Nishchay, can you unmute and tell?
Sir, polynomial.
It is a polynomial. Are we good? It is a polynomial. Last year we had learned it is a polynomial. If just to remind you of the definition of a polynomial, let me also look at it. You remember it's an expression which has a variable, and that variable has some powers. Okay, even 5 is actually a polynomial. Degree is 2. Now polynomials had degrees. You remember? Anyone remembers what is the degree of a polynomial? Nishchay, can you clarify that for the class?
Sir, it is the highest power of the variable.
It is the highest power of the variable. Okay, polynomials had some highest power. In this case, what is the degree, Nishchay, for this polynomial?
Sir, 2.
2. If you only take 2b square plus 1b minus 300, you don't take equal to 0. Only this much is called a dash polynomial. Anyone knows this? Remember this from last year? Its name is given by the degree. Anyone remembers? Yes, Nishchay, you're right. Nishchay, I'm going to give you 5 here for your answers. Anyone remembers what it's called? Nishchay, go ahead and unmute and tell us.
Sir, quadratic polynomial.
It's called a quadratic polynomial. Okay. If the degree is 3, suppose here we have b cube also. What will it be called, Nishchay?
Sir, cubic polynomial.
Cubic polynomial. Very good. Okay. So from that knowledge only, right now what we are learning is coming. Okay. From that knowledge of polynomials, right now what we are learning is coming. Okay. Suppose, guys, just one quick check. Okay. Suppose I have x plus 5. Is this a polynomial, Nishchay?
Yes, sir.
What is this type of polynomial? Dash polynomial.
Linear.
Linear polynomial. Okay. Single power is linear. Linear polynomial. Now from all that information, we are coming to this. Okay. Now obviously we have skipped the chapter polynomial in this class, but it was done last year. Okay. So don't worry, I'm not going to hold you much accountable for that. We have skipped that chapter because it might not be in the portion at the end. If it is there, we'll go back to it. But whatever we need, I think we are good to go with that. Okay. So this is an example of a quadratic equation, and I'm going to tell you what a quadratic equation is. Okay. This is an example of a quadratic equation. I want you to take things down here, and then we'll go ahead to define what a quadratic equation is. Okay. Yes, tell me, Dinesh. Achha. Okay, and we are not going to solve this right now. We're going to learn how to solve this, so don't worry about that. Okay, right now, today's class, just to understand what is a quadratic equation, and can you identify if it is a quadratic equation or not? Okay, if the equation is quadratic or not quadratic, how do we identify that? That's just going to be our objective in today's class. Okay. So are we good? Can I move ahead? Anyone needs more time, please unmute and tell me. I'll wait for 5 seconds for people to unmute and tell me if they need more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Give me a thumbs up if you're done copying. On screen thumbs up. Hemanji, what do you want?
Sir, I was going to give thumbs up.
Achha, okay, no problem. Moving ahead. Now this is a quadratic equation. Now let's get to the definition of a quadratic equation. Okay, I wanted to put this as a side heading. I know it's the heading of the chapter also, but we right now we're just defining quadratic equation. You can write definition in the bracket. Right now, we know linear, just giving you a glimpse of what we know about linear equation. Okay, from there we are going to come here. But for that, before that, we should know what is a polynomial and degree. Actually, you know what? Rub this off. Okay, no rub this off. Just trying to recap this for you. No need to you write polynomials and keep. You write quadratic equation. I'm just going to recap for you. What are polynomials? Okay, what are polynomials? I'm just going to recap that for you. So we had. Give me a minute. I'll give you a proper definition of polynomials. Okay. All right. So polynomial is, suppose I have something like p of x is equal to 3x cube minus 4x square plus x minus 10. Okay. Now in this p of x, now can you tell me if this is an equation? Can I call this an equation? Yes or no? Hello? Yeah, you're seeing the equal to sign and you're saying, yeah, this is an equation. Okay, I will accept that, but I cannot solve it. I cannot do anything with this. Okay. Basically, p of x is like a name given to this expression. Okay. Just trying to recap that for you. So this is basically no meaning. P of x is a name given to this expression. It's like a p of x. Suppose I had to find p of 1. What I will do? I will do 3 into 1 cube minus 4 into 1 square plus 1 minus 10. Basically, in place of 10, I'll put that 1. Okay. That will be my logic there. Okay. So polynomial is what? Polynomial is an expression. It's an algebraic expression made up of variables and coefficients and a constant term. Okay. Now this is not like a pakka definition. It's just like for you to understand. Okay. I hope you're taking things down. Okay. Now this is a polynomial. This is an example of a polynomial. Okay. Now, when I say this is an example of a polynomial, I'm saying it is not an equation. Okay. I want you to understand this polynomial in itself is not an equation. A polynomial does not have an equal to sign. Okay. It is not an equation. Okay. It does not have an equal to sign. All right. If I say p of x is equal to 3x cube minus 4x square plus x minus 10, I mean that p of x is the name of the polynomial. Like you guys all have names, okay? Is the name of the polynomial, okay? Now there's one more important point, which is degree of a polynomial. Just quickly write that. Degree of a polynomial. That is the highest power of the polynomial. Okay, you should open all brackets and then you should find the highest power. Take this down quickly, 30 seconds. Okay. Now, I wanted to remind you that a polynomial does not have solutions. Equations have solution. Okay. Because solution means it is when an equation is true. For being true, it should have equal to sign. Polynomial will not have solutions, but polynomials have something else. Anyone remembers? Dash of a polynomial we have studied earlier. Yes, Nishchay, you're right. Anyone else? What polynomial has is called a root or zero of a polynomial. What does it mean? Before this, you should know, basically before this, is my voice breaking? Is my voice breaking? Okay. Tell me when it becomes normal. I'll continue speaking something. Tell me when it becomes normal.
Now it's better, sir.
Okay, cool. So before that, we should know the value of a polynomial. Okay. So value of a polynomial. So for example, let's take this P of X only. If P of X is equal to 3x cubed plus minus 4x squared plus x minus 10, then value of polynomial at x equal to 2 is given as P of 2 is equal to 3 into 2 cube minus 4 into 2 square plus 2 minus 10. That's equal to something you will get 3 into 8 minus 4 into 4 plus 2 minus 10. Okay, that's equal to 24 minus 16 minus 8. Basically 0 only. Oh, is equal to 0. This just happened, okay, by mistake. But it will not always be 0. But when it is 0, that particular x2, right? That particular x is called the 0 of that polynomial. Okay. You can find P of 1. Let's do P of 1 also. We'll have 3 into 1 cube minus 4 into 1 square plus 1 minus 10. That's equal to 3 minus 4 plus 1 minus 10. That's equal to minus 14, 4 minus 14. That's equal to minus 10. Okay. So P of 1 is equal to minus 10. Now what I want to show, what I just wanted to show you is different values I'm getting. Okay. For different x, I'm getting different values. So if x is equal to 2, this was the thing. If x is equal to 1, this was the thing. Okay. But I just want to, why I'm doing this, I want to recap that what's the meaning of 0 or root of a polynomial. In the polynomial above, P of x is equal to 0 when x is equal to 2. That is, I can write it as P of 2 is equal to 0. Okay, both of this full equation, this full sentence and this short sentence means the same. Okay, what I can say because of this is, therefore 2 is called root, or it is also called 0 of the polynomial P of x. This is just a small recap from last year. Any doubts in what we have done so far? I know it was like just me talking, but I just wanted to recap polynomials quickly because we'll be using this knowledge in this particular chapter. Any doubts? Just the meanings and all, are they clear or not? Let me know. Raise your hands if you have any doubts, okay? Giving you maybe a minute to copy things down. If you have any doubts, please raise your hands. Yeah. Right. This is all from the last year. Okay. Asghar, I know you were kind of missing in when this was being taught. If you have any thoughts or any doubts, like it's very clear definition things. If you have any thoughts or any doubts, just raise your hands and let me know. Yeah. Don't worry, we just went through it quickly, but why I'm going through this, I'll tell you in a minute. Take things down. Yeah. I'll wait for 10 more seconds. If you are not done, I have shared the screenshot in chat also. Okay. Now we are moving ahead. Yeah? 5, 3, 2, 1. Now we are coming to the topic of this particular chapter, okay, which is quadratic equation definition. Okay. The definition of quadratic equation. Basically, quadratic equation. Okay. 1 second. Basically, quadratic equation is any equation of the form. We remember we talked about standard form in linear equations. So in this also, it's of the form P of, it should be like this, okay? Some P of x equal to 0, where the degree of P of x is 2. Okay? Where the degree of P of x is 2. I will tell you the standard form now. This is the definition, okay? Any P of x can be there, okay? It can be any big P of x can be there, but finally when you find it, when you simplify it and you find a degree, open all terms and whatever gets minus, you minus that, and finally find the degree should be 2. That is the quadratic equation. And the standard form, it looks like this. Standard form of quadratic equation. Please write the full form. It will be like this. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Important thing to note is here a cannot be 0, okay? Where a is not equal to 0, because if a is equal to 0, what kind of equation will it become? Anyone? If a is equal to 0, if in place of a I put 0, what kind of equation will it become? Anyone? Raise your hands if you can answer this. If suppose this is 0. Come on, only chalo, Riza, tum hi bolo.
Sir, linear equation.
It will become a linear equation. Why, Riza? Can you explain that to the class?
Sir, because if a is equal to 0, sir, and x square is in multiplication with it, no, sir. So that whole thing will get cancelled, sir. It will become
0 basically.
Yes, sir. It will
so you
become
will have
0,
bx
sir.
plus c only, and this highest power is 1. Got it?
Once.
Yeah. Guys, give me a fist to 5 if what we have discussed right now is clear for you or not. I'll just give you a few examples. Now, if an example is if I have 3x square plus 5x minus 10 is equal to 0, that will be a quadratic equation, okay? But this is quadratic, okay? But if I have 0x square plus 3x minus 5 is equal to 0, this is not quadratic because it has become linear. Basically, highest power is this. This power cannot be counted because the coefficient is 0. Are we following this, guys? Great. Thank you for your quick feedback. Take things down. You have 30 seconds maybe. Type done when if you're done. Okay. Moving on in 10 seconds. Eight, 5, 4, 2, 1. Are we good to move on? Can I get a thumbs up from those who are done? Thank you, MG. Okay. Moving on, yeah. Now there's one simple thing I'll do, okay? Question is, okay? Simple question, okay? Check whether, this is our objective for today, check whether the following equations are quadratic or not, okay? This is the question. The first question is x minus 2 whole square plus 1 is equal to 2x minus 3. Remember, for checking, what is the first step you need to do? Can anyone quick, Dinesh, can you tell us what is the first step you need to do? First step for checking if it is quadratic or not, what do you need to do? Dinesh, are you going to tell?
Sir, the power here and then.
No. Before the power, you need to do something. Power, see, if I see simply power, here also the power, see, I'll give you an example. If, yeah, see, remember guys, in our original question, this was looking like it is linear if I just check power in the beginning only. But it is not linear because when I open the bracket, when I make it into standard form, I'm seeing that the degree is 2, it is not 1. So you have to attempt to make each question, each of these equations into a standard form first. And for quadratic equation, what is the standard form? Ax square plus bx plus c. Like that you should try to make. And then even after making that, if x is still the degree, then on x square is 2 is only the degree, then you are right, okay? These two questions are on the board. Your time starts now. You have to do it individually. And tell yes or no in the chat box privately. Yes, Dinesh? Yeah, I'm sending.
Okay.
Do it individually, get started. I'll give you 2 minutes for the first question. Okay, not 2 minutes actually. You will need to use some either distributive property, or if you remember the formulas, a square, a plus b whole square, a plus b, a minus b, all of that will come into use a lot in this chapter. So that will be one of the homeworks. But anyhow, right now let's quickly, for this one, let me give you a third question also. Yeah, this is third question is also on the board. Nish sending that to you. Yes or no in the chat box privately. Okay, guys. You can, as you do one question, you can start sending for that. Ganesh, can you? Okay, wait. I'll add Tulsi. Ganesh, you continue with the work. I'm adding. It's fine. It's fine. You continue with your work. Hey, Tulsi, can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
Right, guys, I'm getting answers from Riza and Nishchay, waiting for others. In case you don't remember the formula, I will just write it once for you guys. A plus B whole square is equal to A square plus B square plus 2AB. A minus B whole square is equal to A square plus B square minus 2AB. A plus B into A minus B is equal to A square minus B square. This is like basic thing. There are more formulas also, like you'll have to open your 9th grade notebook and that will be one of the homeworks. Okay, I've only got responses from Nishchay. Oh, waiting for others. MG, can you mute yourself? Guys, give me a thumbs up if you're able to do it. If you would like me to do a question. Okay, I'm seeing G giving me thumbs up. Okay. So let me do one question on the board. Okay. I don't know if we are, how we are. Okay, Deepak, great. Thank you for your response. Deepak, your answers are not correct, but okay. MG, your answers are, your one answer is not correct. Okay. Let me do these three questions. Okay. Quickly, let me do these three questions. The first question. Okay. I know it's a little confusing, but we are not familiar. We have not been doing it recently. So answers I'm writing here. The first question is x minus 2 whole square plus 1 is equal to 2x minus 3. My objective is I have to make this, my method is I have to make this into a standard form first, and then only I can say whether it is linear, whether it is linear, quadratic, cubic, whatever. Okay. So first I have to make it a standard form. For that I have to open all brackets. So I'm going to open this bracket first, and here I get a minus b whole square. So I'm going to use a minus b whole square formula, a square plus b square minus 2ab. That will give me x square plus 2 square minus 2 into x. Everyone good with this step? Everyone good with this step? Yeah. Give me a thumbs up if you're clear. I have just opened this particular thing. Okay. I've opened this and I've written this. Any doubts, Tulsi? Do you have any doubts? Okay. I'm going to continue writing. So this was opened. Now the next thing is plus 1. I'm going to write plus 1 is equal to 2x minus 3. Okay. So that gives me x square plus 4 minus 4x plus 1. I'm going to bring 2x minus 3 also this side. So it becomes minus 2x plus 3. Just to write in standard form, I'm going to make the right hand side 0. That's always, standard forms will always have that. So now I'm going to do what? I'm going to see, okay, what are the like terms? What are the unlike terms? There is no other x square. So x square will only be as it is. 2x terms are there, minus 4x minus 2x, that becomes minus 6x. 3 constant terms are there, plus 4, plus 1, and plus 3. It becomes plus 4, plus 1, plus 3 becomes plus 8 equal to 0. Are we good? X square minus 6x plus 8 is equal to 0 is a quadratic equation or not? Can Manisha, can you unmute and tell it? Is it quadratic or not? I have made it into standard form. It looks like ax square plus bx plus c. It looks like that. And a is not equal to 0 because x square, the coefficient is 1. Therefore,
Sir,
it is a quadratic equation. Okay, Abhi, you were absolutely correct. First question, yeah. I'm going to quickly do the second and third question because I'm going to give you this as homework. Okay, this type of question as homework. Let's see the second. Anyone has, give me fist to 5 guys in the chat first. Are you clear with this? Fist to 5 in the chat box for everyone. Please type for everyone. Are we clear with this? Great. Shripriya, what about you? Not got anything from you? Abhi, what about you? Okay, Shripriya got it. Abhi, what about you? Tulsi and Dinesh, are you clear?
Sir, I think you are.
Okay, Tulsi, thank you. All right, quickly doing second and third questions, okay? Let's see second question here. Who is here? Dinesh, camera. Okay, second. Okay, guys, sorry, I was muted. 1 second. Hello? See.
Yeah, sir.
Okay. Now here, second question. I'm going to open the brackets again. So I have x into x plus 1 plus 8 is equal to x plus 2 into x minus 2. Okay. I can see something happening here, a plus b, a minus b. So I'll use this formula to open the bracket. If you don't want to use that formula, you can just use the distributive property. So this will become, moving on the left-hand side first, x square plus 1x plus 8. On the right-hand side, x into x minus 2 is, you can do that, or you can just use x square minus 4. Okay, that's basically a square minus b square. I'm coming from there. If you want, you can use distributive property also. Dilrupa, this is for you. X into x minus 2 plus 2 into x minus 2. This will be the next step. If I use distributive property, you'll finally get the same thing. X square minus 2x plus 2x minus 4. And then this and this get cancelled. X square minus 4. X square minus 4. Okay. I'm just skipping that. I'm using the property directly. Now I'm going to bring everything to the left hand side. It becomes x square plus x plus 8 minus x square plus 4. Signs are going to change just like linear equations. But here I'm noticing that x square minus x square, it becomes 0 x square. So x square is gone. What remains is x plus 12 is equal to 0. So this is not a quadratic equation. Okay. Because x square is gone. X square minus x square, it is 0 x square. Therefore, it is not a quadratic equation. Even in the third question, when you bring this, it is looking like it is cubic, but when you bring this to the side, x cube minus x cube will make it 0x cube. So you will have 4x square minus 4x square plus 3x. So it will be quadratic. This one will be quadratic. Guys, give me a fist to 5 on what your understanding of this objective so far is. Give me fist to 5 on what your understanding of this objective so far is in the chat box, please. I know I rushed it in the end a little bit. Yes, tell me. Third one, what I said is I will bring x cube to left hand side. X cube minus x cube will cancel out, right? Third one, I'll quickly do that. Yeah. It is a quadratic equation, yes, because see, third one I have x cube plus 3x is equal to x cube minus 4x square. Okay. So cube is getting cancelled out. Square is still there. So this one is, otherwise it would have become cubic. No, Dinesh. X cube plus 3x minus x cube plus 4x square. I'm bringing everything to the left hand side is equal to 0. This x cube and this x cube is getting cancelled. So 0x cube. X cube is gone. 3x plus 4x square is equal to 0. You can write it in standard form. It will become 4x square plus 3x is equal to 0. Constant term is 0. But x square is only the degree. Therefore, yes, it is quadratic. You followed, Dinesh?
Sir, I missed that 4x square.
Did you follow right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Guys, are we good? We are all good? So that's all, guys. We're going to have two homeworks. I've informed Shilpa ma'am to start at 12:10. Okay, you'll get a 10-minute break. The two homeworks that you will have is exercise quadratic equation chapter number, I don't know, but exercise 1, all questions. Okay, this has one which is also of the type word problems. Okay, but word problems you don't have to solve. You only have to form the quadratic equation and stop. I hope you're good with that. Okay, so exercise 1 of the chapter quadratic equations of this chapter, all questions. And the next homework you have is revisit all formula, or basically it is called what? It's called algebraic identities in polynomials chapter of grade 9. Okay, you have to open your grade 9 notebook and you have to revise all the algebraic identities of polynomial chapter in grade 9. At least once you have to write it. Okay, and I'll be putting a separate assignment for both of these in teams. You can drop off now. Bye bye. Take your break. That's all, guys. Take a break. Bye 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 bye. I'm ending this meeting, huh?